hear me? Yeah, I think you should be able to. Right, I just want to do a quick update on the Cylon Raider that I've been working on over the past few days. I'm really pleased with how she's turned out. I think I'm pretty much done with it now. I don't think there's much else I can do with her. So I'll show you where she stands at the moment. So the shape is similar to the last update. I've not really done much there, but I've added a couple of decals on the side, and I've also added some decals up front here to give the like a fake cockpit area. In the show, the cockpit area had like these lines across it. It was like kind of looked like that. It's as close as I can get with the stickers. They're just stickers that I've added onto her. So I'll take her for a quick flight, and then we'll do a look around on her, and then hang on a minute, door shut. Why is the door shut? Why won't you let me in? Door shut. Let's just dock the regular one and then bring her back out again. And now I've got a bonus. Oh. I've got a bit of a bonus at the end of this. I've been working on something else just to go along with this shit. You can probably guess what it is. But yeah, here we go. This is the Raider. Some sunlight on it. And I think I'm pretty much done with it. I really like the back end now with the two engines. It works really well, looks a lot like the show. The stickers on the side there, the stickers on the front to give it a bit more of a cockpit look. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with it. The colour is not chrome anymore, but I did change that previously in a previous video. It's got the detailing on the top with the pipe work, vent at the back. I mean, the back end looks great. I mean, that looks brilliant, just like it, I think. I know that the Raider in the show doesn't have these little vent covers, but I just wanted a bit of detail on, so I've added those. You don't need to add them, but I just thought it might be interesting to have something a little bit different on there, so it's just totally flat across there. Got the red lights back in again, guns underneath in the middle. Two landing thrusters either side of the guns that just tucks the guns in a bit. That I suppose you could have those on the inside or at the back, but I put them on the edge of the wings. But again, it just changes the way it looks from the side a little bit. It gives it a bit of depth at the back. But yeah, you could probably move those in. Personal choice, I suppose. You could stick them behind the guns there, but I quite like them where they are. But yeah, that's it. I think she's finished. I don't really think I can do much more to her now. It's as close as I can get to the show anyway. So yeah, I'll take her a quick spin, and then I want to show you something else. I've got a little bonus for you at the end. Any asteroids around here? I suppose there might be something here, maybe. Asteroid fields, ships always look good when flying through asteroid fields. There we go. Slant. Hold on. Got shields there. Yeah, I'll give her the blue trail as well. I took off some of the. I've just added the one. You can add more. I've lost some manoeuvrability, but I think the blue works better, to be honest, than the red. Well, it's up to you. If you want the speed, just add as much as you want into it. I probably will have to do a build guide now on this, but I need to figure out what I did. It's been a work in progress over the past few days. This has. I don't really remember how I did it, so I'll have to figure it out and then drop a guide or something. I'll do a stream or something where we build another one. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I think it looks great. So the obvious thing to do next would be to look at another ship from the same universe. This is the bad guy ship. Or it might be cool to try and make the good guy ship, which is a Colonial Viper. So I made a start on it. Where's the bloody... I made a start on the Viper, and I'll bring it out now so you can have a look. It's work in progress. I think we're at a decent shape. Got it pretty close. And I've only used the parts that are available in the Corvette build. I've not added any base parts to it or anything, because I'm not overly keen on doing that. It can have good results, but it takes forever to do it properly. So let's bring it out, and you'll see what I've made so far. We'll do a little flyby. So we've got the 3 engines. We've got kind of an attempt at a top fin with those parts. The wings stick out the bottom either side, and I've got the upturned nose as well. And it's not bad considering you don't really have any, like, you've got wings, but they turn up. There's no wings that turn down. Sort of, I think Hello Games need to add some proper wings into this game, because trying to make wings out of these blocky parts just isn't great. But considering I've only got blocky parts to work with, I'm quite pleased with how this has turned out so far. I think she looks pretty good. You know, I think you can tell what it is. The only problem with these are great engines to use because they look the part, but they're black and you can't change the colour of them. And it'd be really nice if they were a bit whiter, or had some cowling that was white. The only cowling they've got is this bit here. So yeah, but you know, I'm pleased with it. I don't know whether to take that vent thing off there. I'll have a look at the actual ship. I've just done this from memory. I've not looked at any pictures of the Viper yet, but I shall have a look and see if there's a way of improving it. But I just thought, if I'm going to make a Cylon Raider, I need to have a Colonial Viper, because then, you know, what would be awesome is if we could get a few people building these, and we could just have, like, you know, cosplay space battles as Battlestar Galactica. It'd be brilliant. I think I mentioned that before, but I thought it'd be quite cool. Yeah, I think I might take that fin off there so you just see the engine above the cockpit instead of that vent thing. I think we don't need that. We've got that one up there. I think that can come off. We see the engine better. Maybe these two as well, because I'm not so sure it had those vent covers there. I think you just saw the engine covers, didn't you? You just saw the engines there. But yeah, it's work in progress. It does fly. I have finalised it. It's not particularly quick. I've not min-maxed any of the things in it, but it does work. That's quite cool as well, because when it flies out, it's like it flies out in the launch tubes of the Galactica. That's quite cool. So yeah, this is what I've come up with the Viper so far. Work in progress. It's just a shame there aren't any proper wings in this game, but you've got to work with what you've got. I did attempt to use some base parts to do the wings, but it was so laborious and faffy that it's not worth the effort. It really isn't worth the effort. It's going to take it would take ages to get it to look just right. So I'd rather use just the basic parts and do something that resembles it as close as I can. But I think what I've got so far is, you know, yeah, you can tell what it is. You can tell it's a Viper. Work in progress, this one. And then I think when I finally get this one done to the point that I'm happy with it and it looks good, we might have a go at the Galactica itself, and then maybe a base star. The base star would be really difficult, but it would be a cool one to do. That might require some glitch building, and I've never done it before, but you can actually make round shapes with some weird glitch building, but I think it's quite long-winded, and I don't know, we'll see. Because the base star is kind of like, it's like two sort of circles on top of each other, wedged though, like cone. It's like two upside down cones on top of each other, the original series anyway. So yeah, that might be tricky to create, but we got two ships on the go here from the series, so I'm sure we can figure out, you know, some of the base ships. But yeah, I don't know if these wings should extend further back at the bottom, because the top goes all the way to the end, but the bottom doesn't. Not sure about that. I think it probably would be a good idea to do that, to be honest. So it looks a bit odd. You know, like I say, it is work in progress. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of what I've been working on. I didn't intend to do like a Battlestar Galactica themed builds or anything. It just sort of happened. I started building a ship. I got some inspiration from a trailer from that Everspace 2. There's a ship in that I thought looked quite cool. Started trying to recreate that and thought, no, this looks nothing like it. And then I thought, oh, but it actually looks like a Cylon Raider. So that's where that idea came from, and then it just went from there. So if I can get this to a point where I'm happy with it, I'm sure I can. It's not far off, I don't think. Then we might have a full complement of ships on the go. I think after this I'll have a attempt at Galactica itself. We'll see if we can do a proper Galactica. That'll be a big ship. Because these are just fighters. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with this. I hope you like it. Like I say, I'll keep you updated. I think the Cylon Raider is pretty much as good as it's going to be. I don't think I can make it any better than it is. It's, you know, it's pretty much spot on. But I'm really chuffed with this. It looks good. It looks right. You know, it's got the right shape. The upturned nose. 3 engines. It's not that difficult a ship to. The shape. It's quite triangular at the back, and then it's long at the front with an upturned nose. It's not. It's quite an iconic shape. They're great ships, these Vipers. Really nice ships. So yeah, that's what I'm working on anyway. So we'll see if we can get this Viper working. Yeah, I shoved the entryway at the back there. I could probably have got away with putting it underneath. Like, I could have probably have gone forward facing under the cockpit. You could probably get in there where those are, maybe. But quite like the shape of that there. So yeah, I'm not overly sure. But yeah, I just would really like some proper wings in this game. Something I could really work with, but you know. I mean, those might be slope blocks, but it works. It does work. Anyway, that's my next ship that I'm working on this save. This save's got like literally no progress in the story or anything. I just had to start a new character so that I had more ship slots. But it's good in a way, because this should be my Battlestar Galactica save. Just have all those ships associated with that show. Where's the door? I'm trying to find the door to the bloody. Right, well, just thought I'd give you a bit of a sneak peek of this, what I'm working on next, and obviously the finishing touches on that by the Raider. Hope you like them. I'll keep you updated on this one as I improve it. So I'm sure I'll make changes to it as I go, like I did with the Cylon Raider. So yeah, quick stream, just a quick update. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good week. See you later, guys. Bye now.